We've worked by getting the word out that it's really cool to play girls hockey and to have as many players as we can come out and skate for us. We will teach you how to play hockey. We'll train you how to play systems, but most of all, have a good time. So we're working to get as many young females in the Upper Valley to come out and play hockey for us.
So this is my 6th season with the girls team, and it's gone through a couple of different coaching cycles, and what's really cool to see is that every time there's a new coach brought in or there's a new group of girls brought in, we just keep building off of what we already had. It's really important that Coach Goldsworthy's been really focused on getting younger girls playing, but as a whole, we don't have as much of a feeder program in the area, so what we've really focused on is getting girls just out of the hallway who are like, hey, you want to play hockey, let's figure out a way to get you to do it. You can be an athlete that's been playing sports their whole life, or it could be your first sport. What we think is really important is to teach people that hockey's a lifelong sport, and that even if you've never played before, you can figure out systems. We can teach you where to be, and it's really easy to see success quickly that way. So that's been a huge part of the game, is just getting girls to play hockey, and then we can go from there.
Well, I've been involved with the women's hockey program for about 8 years. I've been involved with the women's program. My middle daughter played hockey for 4 years at Hartford, and I coached. Now my youngest daughter has played for the last 3 seasons. And I think the biggest thing is just to continue to be active in the community, helping out with the youth program. I've coached at all different levels, and I think that the biggest thing we need to do with the women's program is to continue to invest our time and energy into the youth to keep the girls involved and to grow the game in that manner. I think a lot of times the girls may start playing and then they might play a few seasons and then they don't play anymore, and we never get those girls back. So I think it's important to invest in the youth hockey program especially, and that's how we're going to grow the game.
Right now we're working with the younger youth programs. We offer youth clinics for girls. We offer Girls Hockey Day. We are in elementary schools trying to get as many young women hockey players to come out and play the game and learn the game. So that's one way, and the other way is making sure the team is having fun so that they can get the word out and be mentors for the younger players.
I think it's really important that the vibe of the current team is strong. You girls are what's super important to the future of the program. So younger players coming up who see the camaraderie on the ice, they see the way you all get along, that you're close, and that you love being here, I think is a huge piece to it. And again, Coach has been really focused on getting some younger girls out on the ice with us, and that all plays off of you girls. So if you're out there having a blast and you're showing them like, hey, I just started 2 years ago, look where I am now, that's huge. So as long as we can keep positive feelings about the program going, I think it's going to just continue to grow. And in 10 years, when you girls are back as alum, you're going to be blown away by how far the program's come, and you'll know it started with you.
The biggest thing we need to do with the women's program is to continue to invest our time and energy into the youth to keep the girls involved and to grow the game in that manner. I think a lot of times the girls may start playing and then they might play a few seasons and then they don't play anymore, and we never get those girls back. So I think it's important to invest in the youth hockey program especially, and that's how we're going to grow the game.
It means that I'm part of like a really big, oh god, like to me it means that I'm part of like it's not just a hockey team, it's more of like a family, and you like make a lot of new friends, and it's a lot of fun.
To me, I think it's a pretty big privilege because we see a lot of teams and girls in the state who don't have ice time and coaches and things like that in locker rooms, so it's definitely a privilege, but it's also fun and a fun sport to play.
Yeah, I think it's really fun because I get to continue playing hockey throughout my high school years, and it's really interesting to see us versus the other teams where they're more playing to like not as a team, and I feel like we're more a team than most other schools.
Yeah, to me it means to be a supportive and positive team member no matter what the circumstances or situation, just to always be someone that someone can look up to.
A family.
Yeah.
A family.
A family!
Well, like during games I try to have good sportsmanship and make sure that like I encourage people on the bench and stuff. for them to do their best?
I would say welcoming everybody. I think that's important that girls support girls, and we have some member-to-member players and stuff like that. So I think it's just important to
Shout out to Izzy,
Shout out
and
Izzy
Alyssa,
and
and
Alyssa.
Georgia Flynn.
Georgia
we love
Flynn.
you all.
Yeah, no, I think it's just important to be really inclusive of everybody and anybody who wants to join or start or anything.
I think definitely what Zoe said about including everyone to show that everyone is allowed to play this sport and it's not just for one type of person, and just welcoming everybody.
And I think it's to be like a, like to have good sportsmanship too. Like when we go play other people, like we, like aren't like, we don't take benches from their locker rooms. And we,
That happened.
you know, we're respectful, and like we show that we are like good people, so that like our whole team gets like a good reputation.
We don't like retaliate in games because that just shows that you're not playing the game.
For the most part, yeah.
I am a sophomore, so I've only been part of the team for 2 years. But I've seen just us grow as a team and just become closer, because I think hockey really is family. And just become closer as a team, really.
I think definitely the discipline has gotten much better. In my freshman year, it was really bad. Like the girls weren't very welcoming, and now we're much better. And I've also seen a change in my attitude towards hockey, because my freshman year it wasn't as fun as it is now. Like I was not excited to go and play hockey on the team that we had my freshman year, just because of the environment it was. But now, in the past 2 years, it has been a lot better, and I feel like we're a much better team.
I agree. I feel like socially as a team, and I think it might be due to a couple girls leaving, that the environment has gotten better. So maybe not anything that we could have controlled necessarily, but I think that we have like a much more positive and supportive team now of each other. And
I
we
love